Man, there are some milestones in life that you cross and you know you've crossed them because your body feels every second of it. Things you used to be at 21 years old, going out, waking up the next morning, doing it all over again, drinking all day. Those days are over, right? And I think most feeling it right now.
Your hangovers lasted like 30 minutes in your 20s.
Yes.
Now they last 3 freaking days.
Used to wake up, go right to work like nothing happened.
Right.
Not anymore. Now I need a weekend, man. And it doesn't help with these gout flare-ups. And I am officially having, I think this is now my 3rd flare-up. And the scariest part of it is it's not the bad leg. It's my good foot.
Oh, no.
The good foot started flaring up. And, of course, I come into work yesterday after I get this first flare-up and the service elevator is out of order.
Are you serious?
You're being tested right now.
Second time that happened, the first flare-up I had, the service elevator was out of order.
And just so people know, we're on the 5th floor.
Right. So I either have to take the stairs to get all the way to the front elevator or I have to walk all the way around. Either way, with a flare-up, it's not a good time.
And just as a quick recap, because I think people have heard the word gout, but they're not exactly sure what it is.
It's an attack of your joints. So it literally feels, if you can imagine anywhere where you have joints, I mean your ankles, your foot, your knee, your wrist, it just literally feels like something is just constantly stabbing at your joints wherever your joints are being attacked. And it's top 3, I would say, most painful things I've experienced. It's rough. And I didn't know, the thing about the first 2 flare-ups is I wasn't sure what I'd done. This one, I'm pretty sure. I think.
Was it the dancing with a bull?
It was either the dancing with the bull, the drinking, or the walking. It could have also been the walking because we did a lot of tours where we were going up to like the mountains, and that was like one of the best parts of Ecuador is the views, the mountains, and the spas. All of these things that you would want to do, a lot of them are on the mountains. So in order to get there, you have to walk a certain amount of time in order to get to where they can now drive you. And I started to feel it whenever the walk was going uphill. And I get there Wednesday night. And the whole time, my thought process was, don't embarrass my lady in front of her family. Don't get killed by the bull. I had 2 goals. That's it. As long as I can figure that out, I'm fine.
Decent goals, man.
Yeah. So Wednesday night, I kind of had an idea of what this was going to look like. Because when we landed, it was late, but it wasn't that late. It was like maybe 8 or 9. Normally, when I get, like, if I land with my family at that time, everybody's drinking. But I noticed that her family wasn't. And everyone was sitting at the bar, and there's alcohol everywhere, but no one is drinking.
Weirdos.
So I thought that was odd. Thought it was odd. Everybody's on vacation. It's the first night. You welcoming people. And then her nephews, I asked him, I said, why is nobody drinking? Is there a reason? Like, I don't even want to ask for it. He was like, trust me. These next 3 days that are lined up.
Okay.
You don't want to start now.
So this is like the pace lap right here.
Exactly.
Okay. Get the water in you, carb up. Let's go.
That's what he told me. Make sure you get your vitamins together. You don't start now because you are going to drink more than you have ever drunk in your life. I'm thinking, nah, not me. He was right.
Yeah.
It's non-stop.
Don't mess with South America.
Nah, man. It was literally every single night. And it was funny because Friday night, I guess, was the warm-up to the warm-up night. No, Thursday night was the warm-up to the warm-up night because all of her family came over, and that's the day that everybody got there, and they have this really big, nice house in Ecuador, and they started drinking at about, I'd say, maybe 6, 7 o'clock and didn't stop till probably 2, 3 in the morning. Mm-hmm. And it's just music, it's drinking, it's going, it's cheers after cheers. Like, soon as this person has a reason to cheers, 2 minutes later, that person has a reason to cheers. The drinks are up again. Somebody's constantly offering you something. And if you've ever been to South America, it feels rude to say no. So you feel like you should take it. So Thursday night was enough for me. Like, after Thursday, I was ready to go. Friday night, now mind you, the main event is Saturday night. That's what we're trying to make it to. I'm trying to make it to Saturday night to have the mass and to dance with the bull.
It's like you're sprinting as fast as you can during a marathon.
Yes.
And you're done in the first quarter mile, and you still have 26 miles left to go.
Exactly that. So Friday comes, and I'm like, all right, we're trying to somewhat recover from Thursday night. So I'm thinking maybe Friday night is going to be a lighter night. In the daytime, mind you, you're not resting in the daytime. We're doing all types of tours. We're going to see the Ecuadorian swing. We're going to the equator where you can be in the northern and southern hemisphere at the same exact time, which was really cool because they had this egg balancing competition where they say it's like impossible to balance an egg because of the atmosphere. And I told them, get me a beer. I balanced that egg. I balanced the egg. They were really impressed by that, actually. So then, of course, we had to celebrate. So we went to start drinking. Right? And you start drinking in. So then I'm like, so what are we doing Friday night, to kind of prepare for a Saturday? And they're like, we got a party bus coming. I'm like, wait, what? Wait, what? So like, yeah, it's a party bus coming. It'll be in about an hour or two.
Is there a party ambulance behind it?
I would hope so, right? So the funny thing is the party bus, quote unquote, pulls up. We're outside waiting for it. And it's more like a party van. Mm-hmm. Like it's a bit smaller, but it's open and it has a DJ in it. Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay, when it pulled up, I'm like, this is going to be fun. But it wasn't really a lot of seats. It's like maybe enough space for 4 people to sit down. But I'm thinking, okay, who's probably going to be 20 of us, having a good time on this party van that's going to drive you around Ecuador for 2 hours. No, it's about 60, 70 people on this thing.
Whoa, what?
And I mean, there was like no space. It's standing room only. Everybody is in it. Like you family. And you are definitely family. And the DJ is rocking. And everybody's having the time of their life. I mean, her grandmother, her mom, if you in your 70s, did not matter. They are standing the whole time, having drinks, turning it up, driving all around Ecuador. That was Friday night. That wasn't even the night. And we did that. We got off of that. I thought we were done. Nope. Going to the club. Went to the club from there. Stayed in the club until about 2 or 3. It was, at one point, they came over and asked me if I was okay. Because I was just kind of at the table, like with my head down. I was perfectly fine. I was just tired. Yeah. I needed a minute, right? And then you wake up from there. We woke up, and I think I woke up at about 10-ish, and we went to brunch at that point. And then right after that, we had to go direct our way to get to the Mass, because the Mass was about an hour or so away. And then, like I said, at the Mass, we started drinking at 2. You don't stop until 10. That's you dancing with bulls as you're drinking. And then when we left there, you guessed it, to another club, and we had to do it again. And I woke up Sunday morning at like 5 a.m. and had to catch my flight.
And I mean, obviously, you dance with the bulls, so you got to celebrate. So, of course, out of all the nights, even though you'd already had a hard night Thursday and Friday, did you drink the most on Saturday night?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Now, let me ask you this question. I briefly asked you it off the air the other day, right? Because part of the gout thing, they've told you, you got to cut back on your drinking. Mm-hmm. But clearly on this weekend, not possible. So I remember, and this is a totally different situation than you, I had a terrible discipline problem when it came to alcohol, and the hangovers were lasting longer and longer and longer, and I couldn't do it myself, man. I didn't have the discipline. So I used to literally pray to the heavens that when I went to the doctor, they would tell me I was allergic to alcohol, so I couldn't drink it anymore. That would have done it for me, right? But they never did, dang it. So let me ask you this question. What would it take for you to completely give up alcohol now? Because when you're drinking, it's jacking up both of those feet of yours now.
Right.
So what would have to happen for you to go, I'm just never going to have a sip ever again?
Man, I've had that conversation with myself a few times over the last week or so. And I think my issue lies in 2 places from what I've learned. It's vacations and it's celebrations. Like outside of that, I cannot drink. No problem. Mm-hmm. If I'm here, I'm not drinking. Before we went to Ecuador, I wasn't drinking. But when I'm either on a vacation or if we have a reason to celebrate, it is very difficult for me to have everybody around me drinking and to just not have one.
Right.
Because when I went out there, I said, I'm going to drink one day. Yeah. I didn't drink one day.
The Bert Show.